Now that you've completed both sides, I want to start at the back. So I just want to tell you have a guideline at the top and a guideline at the bottom, and you're going to join those two together. So I'm going to come right through the top here, up 7 inches, a little bit less than that, pull right out from the head form, 7 inches, make sure I don't go too short there, a little less than 7 inches, I got losing a little bit of hair there, keep your head upright, and bring that right out at 90 degrees from the bottom. I've got my guide there, so right out at 90 degrees, I'm going to comb that out. Boom, there's my guide up at 90, drop that, up at 90, perfect, join that, perfect, okay. So then I'm going to just move over slightly. I'm going to just drop that down a little bit there, so I'm just going to move over slightly. Got my guide, come all the way up to the top. Can I see it? Yep, there it is. Okay. Come right down. There's my guide here. Come right up from the bottom. Sometimes it's hard to keep everything nice and neat. I'm going to clip that out of the way. Sometimes if the hair is short, you can actually point your fingers up and cut this way. However, you'll have to flip over once you're doing that mid. It's a lot easier once you get used to doing it. Perfect. There we go. So once you get that section done, you can see that if I was to comb this down right through here, I'm just having to join my guideline behind the ear, my guideline at the center back, and my guideline along the back. So if you want to see, basically we're joining all these together. So you can see I've just got one little section. So if I wanted to, I could just take that apart, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to use pivotal sections in the back, and I'm going to have them go right through that center back, through the crown, through the round of the head, and through the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that section over using my guide from this section, my previous section. I'm going to cut, and I'll move this out of the way here, just so that you guys can clearly see. So I'm coming right through to the bottom there. So there's that little bit there. Move that out of the way. Little bit here. And then the bottom straight up, 90 degrees, no weight in it whatsoever. There it is, right in through there. So I'm gonna just double check and go back, just to make sure that I like what I'm doing. Okay, I've got all that. If you're not sure, slide across horizontally. Look, same haircut, boom. Take that off, move that out of the way. Same haircut, lift that up, boom. Join the two together. But most people use pivotal sections. So here I am right through here. I'm going to come to my next section, move that out of the way. I'm going to start at the bottom this time. There's my little bit that needs to be trimmed up. Here I am through here. Perfect. Right through. Crown. And all the way up. I haven't cut anything. I'm going to comb that down. And I'm just going to come and check this section right through here. So what you can do is you can take your fingers, slide them down, comb one way, comb the other way, clean that area up, and I'm right behind the ear. There's a little bit that I left there. So small little sections, okay, section by section, boom. I'm going to double check. So I'm going to come in front of the ear. I'm going to comb that hair right out from where it lives, and I'm going to double check to make sure that section is nice and clean. Then I'm going to pick up that bottom area again. Whoops, as I come out, there's just, let me get that clip out of the way, just a little bit there. that I need to double check. Make sure I'm actually combing a little bit from the other section. Sorry about that, guys. Double check, round up. So can you see how this is really curved around the head? It's very, very curved. There's no weight line. When I come to the very center back, then I'm just going to widen my section here. So I'll do it a little bit neater and cleaner on this side. Okay, so I'm going to use my center back. Okay, elevate right up, so come right to the top of the apex. Find my guideline, boom, right across. Comb that down, I'm going to pick it up. There's my guide. Move that out of the way. I can even put my head form down a little bit if I wanted to when I come to the round of the head. I'm going to pick that area up and slide it right out. There's my guide right there. There we go. Now once I come to that center back, I'm going to double check it. Now I don't cut over to the side ear. What I do is I start behind the ear and work my way over. I find if I continue this way, what I do is I over direct. So what I like to do at that particular point is I like to stand this way. So I like to stand in that same position. I'm going to move that hair out of the way. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to elevate. I can't see my guide, so that's not going to be good. If I slide across and I elevate up, I'm like, okay, maybe my section's a little bit too big there, and I can't really see my guide. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to make sure the guide is such that I can see what I'm doing. Right? I'm going to spray it up and out of the way. You do the same thing too. Sorry, it's a little disorganized today, but I'm going to stand to the side, and then I can clearly see what I'm working with. So pick up my guide, and I'm going to come right through that center back, elevating out, just making sure that everything joins together, lifting right out at 90 degrees from the head form. Okay, there's not a little bend, it's curving right around the head form. Then I'm going to take a little section from that back. And if you're worried about, okay, how am I doing? Like, is things looking okay? Then, if you've lost your guide, you can't see, then section across the top. Okay? Join all those pieces of the puzzle together, and then you can see, okay, I've got to join those together. Okay, so if you're here and you're worried and you're thinking, oh my gosh, what am I doing? You're going to join those two together. Okay? But using the pivoting sections works a little bit nicer. Okay? So I'm going to come to this corner here. You can also start behind the ear. I'm going to elevate out. There's my guide there. Perfect. There's my guide there. Perfect. There's my guide there. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to come right behind the ear. Sorry. Then I'm going to come right behind the ear. So I have a guide right behind the ear. If I'm worried about anything whatsoever, I'm going to comb my guide out. Okay, there I am. Boom. There's my guide right there. Perfect. I'm going to slide that out of the way. Come back a little bit. Here I am through the top, through the round of the head. Oops. I'm holding too much in my hands. There we go. Right up from the head point. There we go. Right up from the head point. There we go. I need to double check it. I'm going to slide across. and I'm gonna look. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's a little piece that I missed. I'm gonna slide across horizontally. I'm gonna check right from there, and look, there's a little piece that I missed. Okay, so then I'm gonna put all that together, and I'm gonna double check. So I'm gonna come up from behind the ear, double check, come up from the bottom, double check, a few little refinements there, right in through here, double check. Oops. He's not behaving too much today, but here we go, double check, and everything is done. So when I'm finished here, you can see that I have a beautiful kind of skater-like haircut. Okay, it's uniformly layered as well. If you were to double check the fringe area to the sides to the bottom, it's all uniform. So my next video, I'm gonna blow them dry, and I'm gonna show you how you can use some texturizing techniques in order to finish off his hair. Okay, thanks, bye.